Hello. My research question was, should computer science be a mandatory course in public schools? A mandatory course is one that must be taken in order to graduate. Computer science is the study of computers and how they work. Coding, an aspect of computer science, is writing lines of instructions, or codes, to get a computer to complete a specific task. One of the most important consequences of studying computer science is computational thinking. Computational thinking is using logic and reasoning to problem solve in a step-by-step manner. One use of computational thinking is in cooking, where you use a step-by-step process, a recipe, to solve your problem, making the food. This is a skill that can be applied in all fields, even beyond an academic setting. Studying computer science can lead to many job opportunities. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, in 2012, there were over 500,000 jobs, and that number has been continuously growing. There are even more opportunities for women and people of racial minorities. Code.org, an organization dedicated to giving kids access to coding opportunities across the nation, says that 43% of kids in their courses are girls and 37% are Black or Hispanic. These percentages are significantly smaller beyond the academic setting, and so there are lots of opportunities for people in those groups to get computer science jobs. Many students who are interested in computer science are unable to take the courses because it doesn't count towards graduation requirements. In 41 states, computer science is considered an elective rather than a math or science class. If it were mandatory, this would no longer be an issue. Computer science can be a daunting field to enter. By exposing students to it earlier, it makes it seem less confusing and like a massive hurdle. In addition, if introduced at a younger age, it can help eliminate and prevent stereotypes of computer scientists as being geeks. Coding and computer science courses are a big hit everywhere they're introduced. Students love the instant feedback they can get from a computer. They can write some code and immediately see the results. Parents view coding as a better alternative to video games. Often, they will ask about robotics clubs at schools. For them, computer science offers a safer alternative for their kids, especially compared to the violent video games that are growing more popular. Teachers, especially elementary school teachers, love coding because the students find it very engaging. Some teachers use it like candy as a reward, telling kids that if they behave, they can do coding tutorials at the end of class. One teacher even went so far as to say that he had never ever seen his students so excited about learning. There are several limitations though. If computer science were a mandatory course for students to take, it would displace the other core classes. In 2009, the average GPA in each of the 4 core classes, math, science, social studies, and English, never exceeded a 2.89, with math and science being at the bottom. Furthermore, the core classes, which are collectively referred to as general education, provide an important knowledge base as well as various skills that are needed in every subject, such as research skills, critical thinking, and other forms of problem solving. If students have to take computer science in addition to this, the energy that they devote to the general education classes, and subsequently their grades, end up being reduced. As for job availability, it is unclear if teaching computer science will lead to future jobs in the field. Many students view coding as a video game and don't retain a lot of the skills that they have learned. And just because a student takes a computer science course does not mean that they will become a programmer, in the same way that taking an English class doesn't mean that a student will become a writer. The biggest limitation of mandating computer science is the fact that it is unnecessary. Not every child needs to know how to code. In fact, it's comparable to having everyone being an auto mechanic. Yes, everyone should know the basics, like how to change their oil, but it would be ridiculous to expect everyone to be an expert. In addition, programmers have been doing their best for years to make technology accessible to everyone and anyone. Saying that everyone should learn to code because computers are everywhere is like saying that we should go back to a time when you had to be a programmer in order to use a computer. Furthermore, coding might not be the be-all, end-all of computer science. Apps control almost every aspect of our lives, from entertainment to business to personal matters. Currently, the only way we have of making new apps is with coding. But it's possible that this won't be the case in the near future. Henry Ford, a revolutionary inventor, once said that if he had asked the people what they wanted, they would have told him a faster horse. We don't know what we don't know. It's likely coding won't be the only way to build apps for long. So why should we force every student, every kid, to learn that they might soon become something that might soon become obsolete? As a recap, the benefits of mandating computer science are the important skills that are gained, the potential job opportunities, and the fact that kids enjoy it and that both parents and teachers approve. The limitations are that it will pull away from general education, the fact that learning computer science doesn't necessarily lead to jobs, and that it isn't necessary for everyone to learn how to code. Mandating coding would provide many benefits, particularly to students. Computational thinking is an invaluable skill, and the wide range of job opportunities is also a very important benefit. However, the fact that in the next few years, coding may be obsolete, coupled with the fact that general education will be lessened is too much, especially since it might not even lead to jobs in the future. As such, instead of mandating computer science, it should instead be made more widely available to students. Computer science courses are only offered in 10% of schools across the United States. If all schools gave students access to these courses, then the students who are most interested can get the most benefit that computer science provides. Thank you very much for listening to my presentation.